Are we ready for some action? You're gonna do a lot of dying, I think. Hot leg Nords action. Station would surely be a better name, Ash, although probably already taken. It probably is on cable somewhere. The quality will be much lower than this stream though. This is a high quality presentation. Which as soon as this music fades out, will begin. Seamless. Hello, welcome one and all to Nick crashes a car around the Nords. Because that's what always happens when I do this, but it's the last day of week 12 of the season. I've not raced this combo because I've been Tom Dick last week. So I thought, I know what I'll do. Lizzie's out. Hello, Rockability Performance, how you doing? Yeah, I thought, you know, Lizzie's out tonight. It's the last opportunity to do this combo. It's always a bit of a chuckle. So no doubt I'm going to lose all my rating and safety rating, but it'll be a bit of a chuckle. And then I don't know if I'm going to stream tomorrow night for week 13. I've not even really looked at kind of what they've put on the schedule for week 13. I might do. Or I might just take another week of not doing an awful lot. I'll probably ought to do some Sebring practice for the Sebring 12 hour that's coming up shortly. But there we go. So yeah, so this race is going to start in about 2 minutes. Do I have a PB for Nords? Probably. My telemetry doesn't tell me. I don't know why it doesn't remember this from the other season. So I know some minutes. Maybe I've never done a lap without getting on off track. Anyway, this race starts in about 2 minutes time. I've not bothered doing qualifying. Qualifying is a separate session in these, and so normally you have 3-minute practice, 8-minute qualifying, then the race. With the Nords ones, because you wouldn't even do a lap in 8 minutes, they basically run the qualifying sessions as separate. You log in, you do your quality time, and that counts towards the week. I don't know if you can keep refreshing it. To be honest, never bother, right? Because qualifying means virtually nothing around here. Because either you qualify first and don't get killed in turn 1, or you start in the pit lane. So I'm just going to see where I start, based on my safety rating and the split we end up in, and we'll see what happens. It's total lottery, basically. Ash, what are you saying? So like 15 corners or something. Oh yeah, no. So yeah, my PB is probably some corners, not a full lap. What am I driving? Rockability Performance. I'm driving the 992 Porsche Cup. So this is the 911 Cup race. So everyone's in the same car. I think it's a fixed race. Do you know what? I can't remember. Let's have a look. Can we choose a setup? Oh, it's the open setup one. I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to run the fixed setup. But yeah, basically, if you have a look, everyone's driving around in these, same car, but setup's free for you to choose, you know, how you want to set up your springs and dampers and whatnot. And they have no ABS. This bit is basically an endurance race of not dying for 3 laps. And basically, yeah, no ABS, no traction control, not much aero compared to like a GT3 car. So they're more kind of they're like a GT3 RS, but with a bit more aero, like a GT3 RS road car with a bit more aero and slicks. Basically, is what they are. But without ABS or traction control, because this car in real life is both. Oh, there we are. The race session starting. It is used in 2 different guises. So in endurance guise, it runs with ABS and traction control. And in sprint guys, it runs without. And these cars are, in iRacing, always configured in sprint. I think even if you use them for the Creventek endurance races, which are like 6 or 12 hours, even then I still think they don't have the ABS or traction control, but don't quote me on that because I've not tried these in that series. This is the car we race the most. It's good fun where you don't die, which is probably about what's about to happen. So let's see what split we're in and where we end up on the grid. And always, because it's the Nords, takes forever to load because it's enormous. Yeah, shall I survive and end up finishing well? That's the plan. To finish first you have to finish and all that kind of oft-quoted nonsense. Oh, we'll definitely end up in the grass at some point. I've done this. I think this is the third season since I've been racing this car that this track's been in the season, and I don't think I've ever done a race where I've not at least bumped something. I actually know I've I have won here in this series a couple of seasons ago, due to being one of the few cars that didn't die over 3 laps. But I'm still pretty sure even in that I probably came off and bent the car in a mild bending incident. Kind of the tactic really is to find yourself in a bit of space that you're happy with and then drive it at 9/10 and not drop it and just hope to pick up some places. As soon as you start to push hoping to do well, it all goes down the pan. So we've got 7 minutes of practice. So we've got 4 more minutes of warm-up practice and then we're into the race. And it looks like no one has qualified by the looks of things. Oh no, wait, that's the time. That's the practice times. We'll find out when we go to grid. But currently we're car number 19, so we will be 19th if no one has qualified. If some people have put in a qualifying time, they'll go first. So we shall see. Is that good or bad? Yeah, 19th is how many cars? Out of 23 cars. I mean, it's we're near the back. It's just like sometimes a blessing or a curse. We can see the accident in front of us and avoid it. But
the track temperature's decreasing. It's now 26 Celsius.
There's more chances of more accidents in front of us. So it's, you know, blessing and a curse. Yeah, exactly that. I'll see the death in front of me before it happens. Well, I'll continue drinking my Go Faster juice. Hey Tiny, how's it going, man? Thank you very much. It's a work of laziness. I would say. I mean, you know, I do love a beard, but it is also just, you know, it's nice not to shave. Tonight's Go Faster juice is brought to you by Supermarket Own Brand IPA. It is the work of many years. I think the last time I shaved with a razor was probably 2006 when I got married. I don't think I've shaved with a razor since. I have had smaller, larger beards. They've or just sideburns and a goatee or all sorts of stuff. The full beard has been it was part of my vows pretty much. The full beard has been in effect since, I don't know, like 2016 maybe. I don't know how many chins are under here anymore. There could be, you know, it could be into double digits of chins hiding in here. It used to be a nice sort of dark blonde colour, but it's now going more and more Santa grey. And if I took my hat off, you'd see that my beard's gone grey, but my hair is not. But I'm not taking my hat off because nobody wants to see the mess that's under there. But like my father, my beard has gone grey, but my hair has remained my natural hair colour. So I look like I've basically either stolen someone's wig, or I'm wearing a false beard. Oh, another minute of warm-up to go. To be honest, if I had my way, I'd buzz my hair off with a set of clippers. Just go, not bald, but you know, like stubble head. Because I really can't be dealing with hair on top of my head. It's really annoying. Or I grow it long and I put it in a ponytail. They're like my two preferred options because both of them mean you just get up and and then you don't have to worry about it. But Mrs. Horn is not a fan of the buzz cut. So I'm yet to do. I did it once and she told me it was not a good look. And so I've not done it again. Ash, mate, I think I've got a few friends who've lost their hair, and it just becomes a point where you just have to give up and just buzz your head. And I think ultimately, whenever my friends that are losing their hair have done that, the consensus has been they should have done it earlier because it actually looks better, but no one wants to say it. So just buzz it all off and give it a go, mate. Well, you know, what's the worst that has to happen? You have to wear a woolly hat for a week or so because your head's really cold. Right, let's grid up. Let's see where we are. Yeah, we are 19th. No one qualified. Shouldn't slurp on camera. Probably horribly loud down the microphone. Right. What should we go with an objective for here? Not be last. Well, objective number 1, let's not die. Objective number 2, let's try and not be last. Right, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right.
P19. The track temp is 27. The air temp is 26 Celsius. Okay, Nick, let's get this right. No fuck-ups. Green, let's go, let's go.
I'll probably be really bad at reading chat in this race, by the way, because, you know, some concentrating required. Oh, this is going to be carnage.
Car left, 3 wide, you're on the right. Clear left.
Oh, that's not gone well. Oh, we're still alive. I ain't gonna blame myself for that. Terrible, but never mind.
On your right. Still there. Hold your line. Clear right.
Start over.
Right side. Hold your line. Clear right.
I feel like I may have bullied my way through that first corner. But never mind. We'll watch up the replay and call myself bad names later.
The gap behind is now 1.1 seconds.
Car right. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear
Mate,
right.
you can go. I'm not fighting you through here. way. Ah.
Alright, Nick. Ignore that fucker in the mirror. Stick to your line. Nail those exits.
Oh God. Restart heart. Right, we're still alive. Oh, we've got a bit wide there. Alright, I'll live with that. Oh, I can live with that. That was a small mistake. Okay. I think at this point we're kind of all on our own. Smoke on the water.
Yellow flag.
Thank God it's Wednesday tomorrow. Exactly, Liam. The space-time continuum is broken. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Somehow kept it on the tarmac then. That was some very fine brake control.
On
You
your
go,
left,
mate.
clear left.
Yeah, that was some brake control. That was to not go off then. Just trying to carefully nudge the brake pedal, but also not lock up and go straight on and hit the barrier. That was a bit of a challenge. That also was pretty poop. I'm driving like an absolute cretin, if I'm honest.
The gap to Rose in front is now 1.4.
I don't really know where we are. What I'm going to do is just chill. We'll just chill back here. We'll have a good time. We'll get round to the start-finish straight. And we'll find out where we are. And when we know where we are, we can formulate some sort of plan. Well, or we could just drive on the grass, Nick. Don't drive on the grass, Nick. Grass is bad.
The guy behind's catching. The gap's now 2.1.
He can catch all he likes, Jim.
Yellow flag, watch out.
Oh God, no, stay. I don't want to tell them to stay, they're not dogs, they're 911s, but you know. A little carousel action. Can never remember what to do here. Right, let's have a quick read of chat. Nice save, yeah, thank God it's Wednesday tomorrow. Yes, time space. Surviving, yes. The forbidden grass, indeed. Right. A small aluminium can of ambition. Lap 1 done. Where are we?
P11, 2 laps left.
P11? We've got a bit deep there. Got a bit lost there. If I don't drive like a complete plum for the next 2 laps, which let's face it is quite likely, we could be on for a top 10 here.
5.5. The car behind is reeling you in. The gap is now 3.7 seconds.
I'm not sure that counts as reeling me in, Jim. He was 2.5 seconds back earlier. Awful. We've got a 6-second gap to the next car. Incident up ahead. Oh, I'm pretty sure I'm slower than the guys in front of me. this point in time, not bothered. Survival is the game. This is probably terribly boring for viewers.
Behind is now decreased to 1.1.
Bear in mind, this has been now 7 days this circuit combination has been going. All you're left with is everyone who wanted to give it a go has done it. And then, so a lot of who are left racing this race now are those who just love racing the ring all of the time. And so beating those sorts of guys is pretty hard. I was wondering if I did any practice. I did a lap earlier just to remind myself roughly where the braking points were and which bits, whether you could take any of this flat. Like, you know, which bits you could try and take flat.
Okay, Nick, the next car is Oliver.
And which bits you definitely can't. So that was, yeah, that was the extent of my practice.
All over you. Keep your exit speeds up. Stay smooth.
You just go past me. I'm not interested in fighting.
Come on, don't let him get away. The gap in front is increasing. It's now 2.6.
Well, there was an apex in there somewhere, and I missed it by a country mile. No, bonk.
Okay, Nick, we've gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines.
And I knew that was happening as I went over the hump. I was like, oh, I might have cocked this up, but it's okay. We've not meatballed.
The car behind is catching. The gap's now 3.9 seconds. Just done 7:56.4.
7:56. Holy moly! Right, what's going on chat? Need Tall Nick the Ogre. He'll sort out our problems. No, he just falls asleep, Ash. It's rubbish. Yeah, Jim's all about the battle and not the war. Also, I've got Jim set in shouty sweary mode, so he gets really cross at me sometimes. car is definitely a bit bent.
P12, one more lap to go. Okay, Nick, we're halfway home. Should be about 2 laps of fuel left.
Overcut turn 1 again. Oh, I spun it.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
Oh my god, what am I doing? This is... we may have lost a few places there, to put it mildly. Oh, hey Luke, yes, Matt, repping the hat, I hope you notice. Although I'm putting in a shameful performance, so you probably don't want me wearing your hat. Right. Last lap. I'd like to point out that the original mission was not to die. We're going to lose iRacing.
Go behind's reeling you in. The gap's now 1.2 seconds.
So, you know. Solarby. This was always going to be a bit of fun and not serious racing, as in I wanted to seriously work on my iRating and standings in the Porsche Championship. This is not the one. It's good for safety rating though, despite my appalling driving, because of the number of corners. If we want to do points well, but speak properly, Nicholas. If we want to do well points-wise, what we really need is to be there for there to be a huge accident further up the field. But I suspect this is highly unlikely.
Okay, Nick, hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes.
Did Jim know who he was talking to? Oh, the master of mistakes. No. A little bit too much throttle there. See?
You're gaining on this guy. The gap's now 7.3 seconds.
I'm gaining on him, Jim. He just drove past me because I crashed. Jim needs to go to Specsavers.
behind has now decreased to 4.8 seconds.
God damn it. Oh well, this is the first race. We'll do another one after this one. We might do a bit better. We might do worse. Car is definitely not handling very well. It has that classic iRacing feel of, well, the steering wheel is still connected, but I'm not entirely sure what to. Level of damage. But, you know, not a meatball level of damage, which is a good thing. Try and finish this lap and keep it that way.
The leader's just done it, 7:55.4.
The leader's already finished. See if I can slipstream this guy. I doubt it, his car looks straight. Is he driving away from me? Yeah, I think he's driving away from me.
Yellow flag. P16, that's it, we're done.
Well, I mean, we started 19th, we're 3 places higher than we started. It's not the worst race ever. We did lose some of the good old iRating, but never mind. Well, that was ruined only by my own incompetence. Not really anybody else's incompetence. So there we go. That was not a great race. No point saving the replay for that one. Inception mode. Well, we'll have a look at the race's results in a minute. Let us sign up for the next one anyway, while we're waiting. Come on, iRacing user interface, you can do it. You put your back into it. What do you mean? Oh yeah, because I need to flip out of this one. Yeah, that was. I mean, it was fun. Rubbish, but fun. So let's log ourselves onto the fixed one, and we'll give that a go. Just going to do the 2 races tonight. That'll get me whatever up. Come on, give me the results. That's from the practice. Oh, it's going to take a while for everyone to finish, isn't it? How is everyone today? All right? Are we good? Anything exciting happening to anybody today? It's a Monday, which is always pretty rubbish. I've had a very busy work day at work today. Treated myself to 5 Guys for dinner because Mrs. Horn is out with some friends for a curry. So that was nice. Had a beer. It's very nice. Yeah, at least I finished. This is true, Ash. This is true. If you're an iRacing person, what are you looking at racing next season? I'm going to stick with the Porsche. And special events as per usual. So I'll be continuing my Tuesday night Porsche Cup streams for season 2 2023. So that won't be starting tomorrow. That'll be the following Tuesday. Haven't even looked at what the schedule actually looks like. In fact, we could do that. Let's do that while we're waiting for that to load. General forum. No, what do we want? We want this bit of the forum. Road course. Hopefully someone's put it in there. No more combined Nord, please. There we go. 2023 Season 2 schedule. Has anyone actually done anything in this? Well, that's empty. Voting is up. Well, we've already decided, so where is the answer? It's in the Discord. Oh, brilliant. Helpful. I never even vote on the schedule. Right. Schedule. Are there any pinned topics? Well, thanks for loading iRacing, but I didn't want to look at you. Right, that's this season. Right, looks like Brands Hatch, VAR, Monza, Zolder, Spa, Sebring, Le Mans. Le Mans? Oh, God. Silverstone, Nords, Suzuka, Manicourt, Long Beach. That's an alright season, I guess. I mean, I could do without Le Mans and Silverstone. That's the 2 boring ones in a row. I mean, Le Mans great in a really fast car. I think in the Cup cars, just going to end up getting spread out and spending ages stuck on the straight doing nothing. Yeah, there we go. Right, other results in from the previous race. Yes. Look at that, gained 0.02 safety rating. Amazing. Despite getting how many incidents? 12? What a legend. Didn't finish last. Happy days. Right, and then we're back in it. How long have we got? 20 minutes until the race starts. I'm gonna nip to the toilet and possibly open another can of ambition. So I will be right back, which means I get where's my be right back thing? This one. Right, be right back. the Be Right Back screen a bit more interesting, doesn't it, than just some tunes and a really rubbish racing driver drinking coffee? Anyway, welcome back! I have relinquished fluids and gained a canister of further fluids. Ooh, that's a good view. What I need to do... yeah, that is a good tune. That is not a original Paul Meredith tune, but the one for the stream starting soon, which if I can do that in a minute. How do I do that? This one. This is an original Liam Meredith TM tune and animation that he kindly did for me. And if we hang on for a minute, Liam, we get the exciting bit. Your logo appears. I don't regret pressing this button now because I have to wait for it to cycle through. But any minute now, it gets exciting. Come on. So yeah, I'd like to thank Paul Meredith for doing this. Here we go. There you go, Luke. Look at that. This is a Paul Meredith production. Music, I believe. Anyway, there we go. Very exciting. So yeah, thanks to Paul for the music and the intro thing, and you got to see your logo, Luke, on the rotator. It's good. What's time? What? 13 minutes until lights out. Oh, he's dead. Paul's stuff's amazing. So he's done some stuff for Liam streaming, which is awesome as well. And yeah, it's super cool, and I'm really grateful that he, out of his own time and effort, put together an intro video and music for me. And the spinny logo is all very cool. I'm thinking we should probably do some practice. Let's do that. Let's do some practice. So this race
looks clear. Stay behind the line.
Different to the first race we did, which was a fixed setup. It was an open setup race. This is a fixed setup race. Which means everybody's using the same setup. Which was the setup that I was actually using in the last race because I couldn't be bothered to put a decent setup on it. Because ultimately, speed means nothing without survival. That was a bit hectic on cold tyres. I'll just say wee on stream. What a nerd. What a better way to spend a Monday evening, unwinding from a day's work by driving a terrifying car around a terrifying race circuit. Oh. And that is how easily it all comes undone. Yes, that is true, Liam.
Stewards have called us into the pits
You
for
can
repairs.
adjust the setup in the fixed race by using the barriers, which is I ably demonstrated just there. So our lofty ambitions for race 2 should be as per race 1. Oh, I'm just going to repeat the same mistake I made just then, twice in a row. Now we're upside down.
Goes quicker when it's on its wheels, mate.
Yes, Jim, it does go quicker when it's on its wheels. Oh, I hate that guy. Yeah. What we need to do, race 2's ambitions, same as race 1, but maybe let's try and finish a bit higher. So less incidents and finish a bit higher. The problem with these restart, when it decides to restart you halfway around the track, is you end up in a bit on the track. You're not used to having really cold tyres. Because normally by the time you get to that bit back there, you've done a whole bunch of driving. So your tyres have an element of warmthiness to them. Trademark THR Sim Sports, warmthiness. It's a new thing in sim racing. And yeah, and then so you don't crash. Well, you do crash. You crash less often. Where this decides that, you know, helpfully, to be honest, let's be truthful, it restarts you off track, but not back at the beginning. I'm so glad this game doesn't do flat spots. I probably should just reset, to be honest. Oh god. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, where it does this, and it resets you back here, or back here again. As you're starting off here, in a bit where you'd normally have reasonably warm tyres. I'm rambling. Yeah. 7 minutes till we go racing. Well, not quite. Half a quarter of an hour, because there's 7 minutes of pre-race warm-up in the race lobby. See, every time, because the tyres are cold. Rubbish. Let's just give up that as a bad thing. I can't just bad at restarting. Let's try one last time. Let's try and remember. Right, rubbish. Anyway, what am I saying? Yeah, this is clearly the best way to de-stress after a day's work. Yeah, so race 2, let's try and finish higher than we did in the last one, which I think was 16th, if I remember. I mean, doing this isn't going to help. Oh, dear. Yeah, let's just give up practice. Practice is for losers. We don't need to practice. Yeah, what do we want to do? So we want to try and finish higher than 16th, get less incidents, which is 12. And make it to the end. That's the plan. How many have we got registered? Quite a few. Fastest person. Only 3 people have qualified. which is bonkers. But it shows you how few people bother to qualify for this race. Or they try when they get an off track and they just don't get a qualifying time in. But yeah, out of this lobby of 47 people. Oh no, wait, this is people who've done a lap, isn't it? Oh, my bad. I was thinking we were in the race lobby. But even so, I mean, the last race lobby we were in, no one had set a qualifying time. So which means they either attempted and failed, so they got off track or crashed, or they just didn't bother. Which is more often than not on these, is people just don't bother qualifying for these races because it's pretty difficult. 7:59. I mean, that's half a minute faster than my best. Yeah, I can do maybe an 8:16. Maybe. I don't know, I've done an 8:20 something. But yeah. We shall go into... Well, actually we can... Oh, I can't be asked to practice. If we go and look at the results for the last race. So if you look at top split, 7:44 was the fastest time. So that's... where were we? We were in this one. So that's, 40, nearly 50 seconds faster than my average lap time. Which is fast. Yeah. Did anyone do a naught incident? Yeah, this person here has been Reverend. I can't know how you say that. They did a 3-lap zero incident race, that's pretty impressive. Anyone else manage one? Next split down, nobody. Next split down. This guy, Scotty Parker.
That's a new fastest lap for Barmer, 7:58.5 seconds.
That's pretty nuts. So that's that's pretty much like not a wheel on the grass, not a clipping of the barrier, not a touching another driver. Over 3 laps of the Nords life. That's pretty damn impressive. I doubt anyone in our split managed it. Oh no, they did. Good going. So while I wait for this, yeah, so I was looking at the schedule, wasn't I? So this is the schedule for next season. You got a 1x, is that all? You managed to do a whole race of just one instant, Liam. I don't know if we could be friends anymore. So this is the schedule for next season. I don't know which one. So normally what they'll do is there'll be one circuit that's in there, or sometimes 2, that will get dropped out if there's a new circuit in the release that happens in week 13. You were very steady. Yes, you were steady, Liam. That's good. I mean, I'm impressed, mate. That's good going. Yeah, so there's normally 1 or 2 circuits that they put in the schedule that will get dropped if there's a new circuit, because every 13 weeks they do a release and it often contains a circuit. So they'll nominate kind of 1 or 2 to be replaced with whatever's new. So as Jerez is the new circuit that's coming tomorrow, one of these is going to get dropped out in favour of Jerez, but I don't know if they've said anywhere. Can't see anything. Oh, looks like Le Mans is going to be replaced by Jerez. That's alright, I can cope with that. Evening, Glenn. How you doing, buddy? Alright? Oh, you read it was VIR, Liam. I mean, yeah. I don't mind, to be honest. Out of this list, I prefer to replace Le Mans or Silverstone, to be honest. VIR, I quite like VIR. I think we did that this season, didn't we? That's quite good fun. Yeah, I'd drop Silverstone or Le Mans. Oh, Le Mans is going to be such a snooze fest in these cars. If you lose the toe, or you get separated from the pack, you're just going to be driving around. It's going to be what, like 2 laps for the race? Maybe 3, like the ring. It's just going to be on your own, so we'll see. We shall see. But anyway. We should probably go and join our race lobby. Yes, let's do that. Let's have a look and see what our strength of field is like. Ah, Falcon GT4. Let's go. We can go and have a look. Glenn, let's go and have a look at the... somewhere I've got a browser open. That one. What we're looking for. What? Don't know what they call it now. Submission Pilot Challenge. Is that the GT4 one still? That's not the one, is it? It's a bit annoying. Is it the Falcon one? They don't list it by sponsor. GT Challenge Series. No, that's GT1s and GT2s. It's a bit annoying since people have started to go off to Discord, and I kind of guess I know why. But I feel like iRacing need to commit to one platform or the other, because splitting stuff, some communities using the forum and some using Discord, makes it difficult to find stuff these days. Yeah, I don't know what it'd be called then. I thought it was still the Pilot Challenge, but it's not, is it? What's it called in... So is Falcon GT4 Tyre Challenge fixed? Ah, they just called it GT4. Okay. GT4 General Discussion. There we go. 2023 Season 2 schedule. I'm guessing it looks like this. Charlotte Roval, ice. Sebring,
The track
Barber
temperature's
Motorsport
decreasing.
Park,
It's now
Mid-Ohio,
26 Celsius.
Red Bull Ring Grand Prix, Circuit Gilles Villeneuve, Indianapolis Road Course, Nürburgring Combined, Manicourt, or New Track. That's a bit rubbish. They should substitute one of the others, because Manicourt's still quite new and it's a nice circuit. But anyway, Laguna Seca, Detroit Grand Prix, Belle Isle, great track. Circuit de Spa-Francorchamps. Oh, Liam, I know you're anti-Roval. I feel like I should get you a t-shirt made that says, I'm a Rovalist. Or something equally lame. I reckon they're not going to change the schedule for the Porsche Cup. I'm not that. I mean, it saves me buying Jerez, so I'm not going to complain. But I would definitely prefer to spend the money on a circuit than race either Silverstone or Le Mans. No worries, Glenn. That's cool. That's a pretty good. If I'm honest, that makes me want to race it. Love Charlotte Roval, love Sebring, Barber Motorsports Park, I quite like. Meadow is cool. Red Bull Ring, one of my favourites. Gilles Villeneuve, great course. Indianapolis Road, have never driven, I don't think, in anything. That'd be fun. Nürburgring, obs. Manicourt or New Track, I really like. Laguna Seca, always awesome. Belle Isle, love. Spa, love. That's a pretty good schedule. That actually makes the Porsche one look pretty rubbish, to be honest. The Porsche one's a bit of a pick all of the normal circuits that everyone picks all the blooming time. So there we go. Should probably double check. Oh, we're about to start racing in 40 seconds. Yeah, I get a bit annoyed with some of the Porsche Cup guys, if I'm honest, Liam, because on the one hand, they complain that we do the same old circuits all the time, and then they complain when they don't like the new circuit. I think we should do more new, different circuits, because just doing the same old rota of great circuits is a bit dull. So I would have liked to have seen, yeah, I'd have liked to have seen Jerez put in, or just something a bit more interesting. Did you not? I suppose you didn't know about the Porsche Cup Discord. It's been around for a while. It's a bit boring. Right, we are starting P12. No one's on a qualifying lap. To the grid. Yes, we keep doing the N24 layout. Yeah, I mean, this is it's good fun, right? I'm not gonna lie. I enjoy this, but if it wasn't on the schedule, I wouldn't be bothered. I feel like this is always on here to appease the Nürburgring lovers. Right, 10 seconds to go. Right, what did we say we're going to try and do? Not die.
3 laps, P12. Get ready, mate, it's hammer time.
Yeah, finish top 12, I think that'd be nice.
Go, go, go!
On your right. Clear right, right side, clear right, left side, 3 wide, you're in the middle. Clear left, clear all round, car right, clear left, you're in the middle, clear right.
Oh, that was good old single screen times, that was.
Still there. Clear all round.
Well done, Nick. Good start.
So we've got a matey boy behind me giving me the shove on lap 1. That is not the way to successfully navigate lap 1. Whew. Oh, that was a little bit hectic.
Car right. Hold your line. Clear right.
That was a tactical let him past. So he looked pretty fighty earlier on, and he wasn't going to lift. He wanted to go 2 by 2, and I didn't. I figured he can have that race.
The gap in front has increased to 1.0.
So if he wants to get punchy,
Lambert is gaining on you. The gap's now 0.32.
fine. Saw that coming a mile off. He was going for the big old send then. Oh, nothing like getting an itchy ankle. Right, when you... That was a bit of a scary understeer moment as well. Oh, let's try and stay a bit composed.
Right side. Clear right.
Jesus, I thought Matey was going to try and send it around the outside of the carousel then. Bit of poo nearly came out. That is craziness.
Right side. Clear right. Car right. Clear right.
Again. He seemed pretty impatient. I'm not going to hold him up. It's a long old race.
The gap to Lambert ahead is now 0.8.
No. Soft bunk, thank you.
On your right. Clear right.
Yellow flag. You're pulling away. The gap behind is now 0.8.
Ah, well. Not quite sure where we are now.
The gap in front is now
Swig of the go
1.7.
faster juice.
Yellow flag. Slow in, fast out. Keep the inside line covered. 2 to go. Only 2 laps of fuel left.
On your right. Clear right.
Well, we're 12th, which is where we started.
We've been warned about track limits. Come on, Nick. Keep pushing. We might get him back. The gap in front has increased. It's now about 1.0.
Sorry, I'm being a bit quiet. I am concentrating more than somewhat.
The guy behind is really anyway. The gap's now 1.1 seconds.
Big old pack up front. They look like they're going to get a bit racy.
Okay, Nick, don't let this guy distract you.
Popped out a bit early, who were?
Oliveira is leading the race. Yellow flag.
Well, nearly survived lap 2.
On your left. Hold your line. Still there. Clear left.
Come on, stick with the bastard.
Right, 2 laps down, 1 to go.
V12, 1 more lap to go. We're at the halfway point. We estimate 1 laps remaining on this tank.
Oh, I'm glad I'm not the only one who does that there. I dream the impossible apex. Never hit that one.
Behind is now 2.9.
Right, there's a horn behind me, there's a horn in front of me. No, I am a horn. There's horns everywhere. Blow your whistles, blow your horns. Oh God. Don't re-chat, Nick, don't re-chat. Must buy bigger monitor. In the name of safety. Second monitor for reading chat is a safety feature. It's a health and safety requirement for sim racing. That's what it is. Oh, reading chat again.
Pay attention to track limits, please, Nick.
I am paying attention to them, Jim. I'm not paying attention to chat, that was the problem. I felt like I was neglecting Liam and Co. And Ash and everyone else in there. Hi everyone. Stu, oh Stu's there as well. Hello Stu. That guy get so close behind me?
See how wide you can make this thing.
I just literally looked at my rearview mirror and there he was. How you doing, Stu? You good, mate? Life treating you well?
Yellow flag, caution.
Oh, the concentration is real.
Track limits, watch those lines. Alright Nick, we just cut the track. Berg is now leading.
I got too excited. The excitement was too much, and I fluffed it.
The gap to 4 ahead is increasing. It's now 4.8.
Quite how that's not a meatball, I've got no idea, but we'll take it.
Goring is getting closer. The gap's now 1.9 seconds. Fastest lap for Berg, 8:03.6.
And the problem is, my car is well bent, so I have got no idea how it's going to handle under the brakes.
Yellow flag, watch out.
Oh, is it going to be well enough to fend off this guy? I think so. No! Oh.
Left side, clear left.
That's the end of the race. Never mind.
7 iRacing. Woo! Wow. Oh. That was a bit annoying. It was good fun though. I have to say, I don't know about you guys from a streaming point of view, but that was about the most boring. I don't think it's as exciting to watch. No, I just stuffed it. Got it on the grass there. And down here, I just missed my braking point and bonk into the wall. Surprised that wasn't a meatball, but it doesn't. Not that it really matters on lap 3 of the Nürburgring, because you just drive it to the end anyway. Yeah, well, there we go. Watch the start. This is always so hard on a single screen, trying to deal with turn 1 here. Crew chief really doesn't tell you an awful lot, so you just kind of have to drive in the middle and hope. Oh, yeah, I had no idea they were there. That was pretty rubbish. I was just trying to... I was wary of someone throwing it down the inside. Let's do far chase. So I'd seen someone down my inside. This corner I always get a bit lost on a single screen. Oh yeah, I was a bit sort of locked up. It's pretty hideous. What a nightmare. Oh well. That's this week over and done with. Let's wait and see what the result says. The results should be out shortly. And then You're still here, Glenn. You just worked out how much iRacing want to fleece you. Is that for the circuits? If I was you, don't. If you want to do GT4s, there's a website. I'm pretty sure someone linked to it on the Discord when we were talking about this, but there is a website that you can look at that tells you which circuits are worth buying and which ones are not. Stu can probably post it in chat as well. I'm pretty sure that Stuart's the kind of savvy iRacer who has this saved in his favourites. But that website tells you what circuits are worth buying based on how often they get used in various series. So basically it tells you the ones not to bother with because you'll buy it once and then never use it again. So if we go to my content, for instance, and tracks, can I just do purchased? Or does it let me sort by release date? Makes no sense. How can Nürburgring Combined be released after VAR? Unless this is backwards. No? Anyway, so this is listing some circuits. I don't know why Nürburgring's up here, but anyway, this is like a list of circuits that I bought recently. So here's Chicago Street Circuit, great example, right? Bought this because it was in the Porsche Cup one season, and I raced it once or twice. Well, I raced it a few times that week, but it's never appeared on any schedule that I've done ever since. So realistically, I probably could have not bought that, skipped that week, and saved myself some money. I mean, it depends. Yeah, even if you're buying it to get your participation credits, it makes no sense because you might as well just not get your participation credits and save yourself the money. It's in Indy next season, is it, Stuart? Windy City. I have to say, I flipping love it. I think it's a great track. This track map tells you nothing. It looks like a game of Tetris, but actually, it's an amazing circuit. In fact, before we go, let's have a look. No, wrong one. Chicago Street Circuit. Let's just do a quick test drive on there, and I can show you. I really like it. Cries in Kansas road course, yeah. Oh yeah, because iRacing can't do real Indy circuits. Yeah, so for those who are watching and don't know what the Chicago Street course is, basically NASCAR commissioned iRacing to scan the roads in Chicago and then build from a laser scan a virtual circuit to test the NASCARs on as a NASCAR street circuit, and then if it's any good, they would race there in real life. And they are racing there in real life this season, based off the fact that the iRacing scan and the NASCAR drivers driving the iRacing scan again. Yeah, this would be quite good fun. But yeah, sadly, outside of NASCAR, and it turns out IndyCar, because of IndyCar things, no one seems to race this circuit, and it's a real shame. So we'll just do a quick couple of laps on test drive. But I really liked it. I quite like street circuits, I think, for their jeopardy level. But if we just do a quick couple of laps. Let's just use the... Presumably there is a fixed setup for this. Let's just do... baseline. That'll do. Baseline bandit. I don't really care particularly. But basically...
Pit lane speed limit is 45 miles per hour.
It's got quite a tight... I'm going to have to try and remember which way it goes. But you kind of have to hug the walls. Oh yeah, it goes around there, and then it goes... Hug that one, and hug that one, right out here, and then it's another 90-degree left, Well, what you don't want to do is that. The car's a bit broken, but anyway. We'll continue with the demo.
We need to pit for repairs. We've had the black and orange flag.
Alright, let's try that again. Pit exit's pretty flaky because it's quite a sharp left. So yeah, it's like you sort of hug the wall. And you've got this sort of section here, which is relatively fast. And then I just screwed. Oh my god, I'm such a retard. Right, we'll try one more time to give a lap, and then we'll go look at the results on Nürburgring. I should point out it's like almost a year since I drove this. I'm trying to remember. So this one's like a fast right. Right, and that goes around there because there's like a weird off bit that kind of makes you want to go further around, but you can't because it's like an off-track bit. And we've got a 90 left here. Which you can definitely do better than that. And this one you need to see the yellow, and you go through there. And then this is kind of like a weird round of statue bit, and it's really bumpy. And you've got this curved bit round here, which is cool. And then you, oh no, you don't cut into there. This is how not to do iRacing, by the way. I'm gonna go the other side of that yellow bit. And then another sharp right. Then onto the start-finish straight. There you go. Anyway, that is a lap of a really rubbish lap of Chicago. But you get the idea. It's pretty cool. It looks much better on race day when there's a few more people around, and it looks like a bit less like the end of the universe. But it's it's a cool track. I like it. But once you remember where it goes, it's really good fun because it's a bit like Sebring. There's a few places where it's quite bumpy, so you kind of have to like learn where you can and can't apply the brake pressure. You have to run it up right up to the walls. Yeah, it's not a Roval you're sold. Fair them. But yeah, I kind of miss racing here. Once you get into like I crashed a lot, but it's one of those where it's got a really nice flow and a rhythm to it. Once you get used to it and you get into the rhythm, it's good fun. So yeah, I kind of miss it. Right. Well, how did we do on results? We gained 7 iRating. So I think we're only net 20 something down today, and we gained another 0.02 safety rating. Happy days. Bit rubbish, but you know. So yeah, have they announced a week 13 schedule? Should we go and see if they've done that before we log off? Week 13. So we've got some officials in Mazda Cup Ferrari GT3 13th week Porsche Cup Series. So might do that tomorrow night then, depending on where that's at. Fun series. Pick up Cup Delara Dash. Oh, that sounds terrible. Delara IO1 on ovals. That could be amusing. iRacing Figure GR8. Pro 2 trucks on road courses. That could be hilarious. Week 13, Sebring Sunrise GT3s at Sebring Sunrise. That could also be a lot of fun. Don't do dirt. Well, there's some I'll have a look tomorrow after the update's done. So I might stream tomorrow. I might not. Yeah, I'll have a look at the schedule. I'll have a look what's going on work-wise and stuff. If not, I will be back next Tuesday, where we will begin next Tuesday night Porsche Cup streaming 2022-2023 season 2 of me crashing into things. So yeah, thanks for watching. It's been a pleasure. Do like, comment, subscribe, and all that kind of malarkey. Join the Discord, all of that good stuff. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and see you on the next one.